Okay, I'm over here now. Let's just run this right quick and then I'll go live. Thank you for coming over. Hey, Church Smasher. Thank you for coming over here, you guys. I forgot I set that up. And I already went through it for those who was just over on that live. And let me tell you something. That live captured a horrible picture. Now I know that I was in my damn pajamas, my robe and stuff, and my headscarf on. But when I ended that live, you should have saw the picture it took. I private that live. But thank you for joining me over here. I love that you all have patience with me today. Like I told you, I wasn't feeling well, so I came home and I laid down. Make sure you hit that like button. And I laid down. Queen Diva calls me at 6:18 and said, Tiva, you have a live schedule of members only. Because I honestly wanted to do a members only. I thought that I would be up and I would be feeling well. Hey, GFTV, and I would get my lighting and everything together to do a live in a different setting other than up here in my office. But again, I don't feel well, so I promise I'll get you all alive soon. But I want you to do something for me because you are members and I want to cater to you. I want to cater to my members, my audience peer. I want you to take time to put a little email into Mz.Teavalocity at gmail.com and tell me what you want to do in lives. Now, we talk about all the beef sector bullshit right in front, we'll talk about it behind the scenes, but I want to give you something different. And like I said, I was going to open up my home a little bit, I probably would do a couple of, oh, there go my television talking to me. Hold on, y'all. Oh, shut up. Hold on. I use that television when I come on camera so I could keep a tab on whether, my Wi-Fi is acting up, but I don't need it. So anywho, we over here now. I appreciate you for joining me. So I'll touch on a couple of things. Like I said, I like to offer, I didn't talk about Diddy's indictment yet. Listen, wait, don't throw me off. wait, hold on, Shish Trish, because I didn't follow it all the way through. I've been looking at Really Be TV. That's where I go and make it make sense, and I'm all over trying to follow this indictment and stuff like that. So, anywho, let me tell you this. I want to clear up something while I'm here, but if you all want to do something different, I know we go play games. Hey, K-Fit, I know we go play games and we go talk about some things other than the beef sector mess going on, and we could all feel free to come and talk about it. But always remember this: anything we say in members only, we learned today, and we know anyway, it gets out, and it could be narratives could be spun. Something happened today, and I want to clear it up. K-Fit has a members only, a banging members only. So we were over there, and she wanted to say something about Natural Deluxe. Now, Natural Deluxe, if you up in the bushes or someone come and tell you, I don't have anything against you, sweetheart. I don't have anything against you at all. And when I talked about you, I never drug you like that. And K-Fit wasn't dragging you. In fact, she was preaching, and she was making it fun. And so it was never a drag. You are who you are. You add to the beef sector like everyone else does. Everyone plays a position, and yours is the spiritual leader or whatever, or the blocker. I call you the blocker, the cop blocker, the drag blocker. To be honest with you, some people call you Jesus Jaws. I didn't call you that, but you do. And I made it very clear what I didn't like about you. That it seems like when everyone is about to drag Ness, it's just Ness, you will jump up there and you would derail the conversation, or you're bringing peace and love. And that's not the time. You need to read the room, which you say you learn to do, and not always try to defend that. See, it would be cool if you was doing all of us like that. If you was on an even playing field, if you was non-biased, but your biasness shows, and it's okay. It's okay that you biased, but don't always try to jump on someone's platform to save Ness, because Ness do a lot of dirt. She talks a lot of shit. She does everything that everyone else does, and you still stand behind her 100%. And that's what I said I didn't like about you. I wish sometime you would sit your butt down, but to drag you, call you out of your name, that's not who I am, and that's not what I'm going to give you. But people have been dragging you. Yes, you did get disrespected on Uppities, but Mz.Teavalocity didn't have nothing to do with it. And see, when you jumped on the hood tables today and you said, well, they really been not assaulting you. I forgot how you said. And right away, people went with that someone was really doing harm to you because of you said it. They didn't say it, but it appeared like the hood table and them had put that out there, that someone was dragging you and you was really getting into it around here. And that's not how it happened. Uppity disrespected you to the fullest. She went after you and said those things, not everyone else. Reed, before Reed left, she went after you, attacked. Thank you, Ray Black. I couldn't get it together because thank you. She said attack. So you got people thinking that we are attacking you. I never attacked you. I did it solo. Told you what I really thought about you. K-Fit did it in a comedic way, just giving you advice when not to jump on platforms. We're not the only one, but I nor K, because I was in that live, really attached you. And you got to watch the words you use, because that made us look bad. And I didn't have time to jump up on the platform. K-Fit went there and defended herself, as she should have, because somebody had got a message. But I was in the bushes watching, finishing up my work. And you used the word attack. No one from here, between K-Fit or myself, and I'm saying Mz.Teavalocity never attacked you. I made commentary on you, and it stands just like I said. You need to know when not to get on platforms. You need to stop being so biased, jumping on platforms to save Tramp Stamp. She'll be all right. She do a lot of shit out here, but you don't want anyone to drag her. So that's what I want to say. The hood table now serves me as be careful when talking about her words as factual. Ah, there goes some bullshit. I'm good. So, anywho, with that being said, I'm gonna let it go. But do I dislike you? No, ma'am. You doing whatever you have to do over here. You comfortable over here. Rock on. Just be fair. All that seems like fake love. Oh, I love everybody. I love everybody. But ooh, that's don't say nothing about her because I love her more, and that's cool. Just don't do that. That's what I don't like about you. And they right, you derail the whole show pouring in that love when it's really not needed. Okay. Now, I wanted to clear that up. I was gonna wait until I did my show, but now that I'm here, I just want to clear that up. No one attacked you. Please stop saying that. Direct it to whoever it was. Don't implement other people because that made us look bad. That made me look bad. Like I just came out of nowhere attacking you. Hey, Cruiser Bruiser, what's going on, baby? Now, that's really what I had to say. I wasn't going to do a live because I'm tired. Now, let's go to Cruiser and just read my book today, Dovey, and read my book. And I want Cruiser to hear this. Perception is everything. And I don't believe you meant it in that way. But I was there when Cruiser and just read my book must have had a little something going on in chat. Now, I didn't know at all that they didn't get along, but both of them, especially just read my book, made it very clear that she don't care for Cruiser. And so Cruiser was up on the platform and she was talking. And for me, no, Cruiser, for me, I had to agree with just read my book, Cruiser. It came across at first as a threat. But I think when you thought about it, I guess she must have asked you, hey, did you threaten me or is that a threat? Then you must have thought about it because I don't think you meant it as threatening her. But people have to stop telling people how to feel. That was a conversation between the two of them. We can't tell just read my book how she feel about what Cruiser said. But I too at first took it as like a little threat. But you cleared it up. Read my book had left, I think, before you even had the opportunity to clear it up because she must have felt some kind of way because you had so many people saying she didn't threaten you. Again, for me, Cruiser, in all honesty, it came across as a threat, sweetheart. Now, whether you meant it or not, I don't think you meant it. You changed it around like y'all can have coffee and crimpets and tea and all that bullshit. I really didn't think, but I can't tell you what you was saying to her, how she perceived. I can't tell how she perceived it. I was just being honest on what I thought. But it is what it is. Like I said, hey, Lolo, I didn't even know that you guys didn't even get along until that took place. And y'all made it very clear. Well, she made it very clear. You didn't, but she made it very clear. And again, I think, okay, I know you're not beefing. I know you're not beefing. I know that. And you made it very clear. But I'm saying, in all fairness, it was a lot of people saying, oh, no, it didn't come across as a threat. Oh, hey, Indigo. It wasn't a threat. It did, for me, come across as a little threat. Now, did you mean it as a threat? Hell no, because you could be messy. And so I hope it doesn't go any further and no one reads into that bullshit. It was just something that happened over at the hood table. Charlie has a new show. Charlie supports a lot of people around here. She supports a lot of people around here, and she has a new show in the morning. I think it starts 9:30. If I'm not mistaken, she made sure that she did that time, that she didn't take away from the morning show that Ronnie Q runs over here. She said she had been going, thinking about going, so now she has a morning show. I support Charlie. Charlie, come over here and support me. And it is what it is. It's not going to change anything for me. I'm going to go right in the rotation that I go in. YouTube cameras in the morning when I get up. Ronnie Q when I'm driving to work and when I'm in work. And then I'll do Charlie. I'm not going to change a thing. Oh God, y'all, please don't. I don't see what Cruiser wrote in here. I absolutely not beefing with folks, right? That's what. So what screenshot? Cruiser, I don't believe you meant it that way. It sound the way it sounded. Okay. I don't know, y'all. I'm not about to keep going on. I never said I was going to beat her up or anything. Why folks scared of me? Shit, Cruiser, sit down somewhere. But anywho, so Charlie has a show, and I think I don't know the name of it. If Diva come in here, you could drop Charlie's link if you all want to go over there and subscribe to and give a click in the view. I know that Charlie supports most content creators. Lolo is now monetized. She gonna be doing her own thing over there. Tonight she's having a monetization party. Lolo, I won't make it. When I turn this live off in about 35, 40 minutes, I will be going to bed. I don't feel well. I missed something too at Jill Comfort Zone. So with that being said, that's enough of that. That's them in the chat doing that. What else? Yesterday. You know, they're going to be trolls, and trolls do trolls jobs. Some are good trolls, some are bad trolls. And it's a good thing I don't let them get me out of my body, really, that I respond to everything. So we got trolls in here. You know, we had a lot of trolls coming yesterday. And again, I'm not your typical person down here. I'm not going to beef with anyone unless I want to beef with them. And it is what it is. And I'm not going to keep telling y'all. I'm just going to let that shit be. So the trolls are in here. So some feel as though that I sided with VS or some crazy shit. Never. I told her and Reed, and I'll say it again. You both have done some downright dirty shit. Both of y'all. Neither one of y'all hands are clean. I'm not fighting either one of y'all battles. I will give you the opportunity to say what you want on my platform, long as it's respectful. But as far as me going against one for the other, that's just not going to happen with Mz.Teavalocity. Okay, it's just not going to happen. So y'all don't look for it. Again, I don't know why these trolls meet me in YouTube cameras every morning, but they meet me. Okay, Indigo, baby, you are. But I subscribe to your channel, so how you a troll? But anywho, so anyway, they meet me in YouTube cameras in the morning. So I don't know who this Cheryl be, but I kicked her out of here yesterday. And oh, shut up. I kicked her out of here. So this morning she met me over there saying, yeah, Mz.Teavalocity, she didn't bring up all the shit VS did. I don't have to bring up all the shit VS did, Reed did, or nobody else on here. If you like me, you see just what I see. So I don't have to bring up shit. I don't have to side with anyone. I could come down here and do my commentary. Y'all stop thinking it is what it ain't. I ain't defending the goddamn soul, but myself and my mods and my sister if I have to. That's how that's gonna go. I'm not defending anyone. So if y'all wanted me to do anything different on my platform or say anything different than what I said yesterday on my platform to Just Blaze, VS, Lady T, or anybody else or anybody in the chat, you sadly mistaken. You're never going to control what I do, when I do it, and how I do it. I don't think I have to keep iterating that, but I'm almost getting sick of telling y'all that. So go along. I don't care how many trolls drop down here. Like I said, they wait for me in the morning at YouTube cameras. They must know my routine. Because when I go in there, lo and behold, they drop down and they start going at it. Now with YouTube camera, she said everything is good with her. And Shakim, I was in there this morning. And so everything's good with him and life goes on. You know, hold on. So life goes on. You know, I don't have anything to do with that. People handle their, disagreement, beefs, and whatever, or friendship different ways. I don't. Listen, you guys, I don't have much to say. Like I told you, I was going to do a members only live. These people kill me. Everyone is scared of something. And see, this is what kills me too, Indico. Scared of what? What are they really going to do? 9 times out of 10, these people are behind a screen talking shit. And because a lot of them, hey, Yoli B, I haven't seen you in a while, baby. How are you? Because a lot of people are afraid to be who they are and come out and say, they will make shit up. You got to be scared of everybody. I don't know what this scared is. I don't know if that's a tactic, and I think it is. I do know. I think it's a tactic for you to come out here and say, "Oh, I gotta prove that I ain't scared of James. Oh, I gotta prove I ain't scared of VS. I gotta prove I ain't scared of Bree. I ain't scared of Miss Cruz. I ain't scared of nobody. I just gotta come." Is nah, that don't work with Mz.Teavalocity. If you think I don't hear what people say about me, I do. I don't give two shits about what people think about me or what they say about me. When I feel like coming down here and give a show by cussing and stomping and acting the plum fool, I would do that. Until then, these people really don't bother me. I've never sat down with I've only sat down with 2 people. I don't know these people. So I don't have to come and go back and forth. We get enough of that shit around here. They just claim you scared. You scared to say something to him. You scared to say something. But the more, if you think about it, the more person tell you that, they reason for telling you that and trolling and doing all that bullshit is because they want you to fight that person. Because a weak person, catch this, a weak person will come out here and say, damn, I don't want nobody to think I'm a punk. I'm gonna come out here, yeah, and I'm gonna cuss about. I don't give 2 shits about these people. Not like that. They not getting my blood pressure up. I know how you said you don't feel well. I understand if you say no. But are you dropping link? Yeah, I'll drop the link for you. I'll drop the link for you, darling. Because I don't have much to say. I just wanted to say that I really want natural deluxe diva to know, but baby, I don't have no beef with you, and I'm not really that angry at you. I made commentary because I see your shit. I really do. I called you on your shit, and I'm not the only one that see it. A lot of people see that you go really, really hard for Tramp Stamp and you defend her, and you'll jump on anyone's platform to prevent them from dragging her. And that's the truth. Only her, though. Only her. Only her. I dropped it. I think it's available. Yeah, I dropped it, Cruiser. But besides that, I don't really have much to say, y'all, because this wasn't no live for me. It really wasn't no live. They say some hot tea about to be dropped, somewhere else. So I'm going to listen for some of the hot tea and try to get well. I really, once something is in my head, I stick to it. Now, I've already said today, that's why I was trying to really brush up on a lot of work because I know I'm not going to be there tomorrow. I've decided already that I was not going to go to work tomorrow. And so I don't know. Cruiser, I dropped the link. Is that really Cruiser? Yeah, I know you don't feel well. Did I drop it? Right, scared. I don't know, Jill. I guess you're supposed to be scared to say something to these people. I don't know for what reason, Yoli, I ain't seen you in a long time. Now, I don't, I used to see you in here, and I'm glad to see you here, baby. But you said you'd be in the bushes. And I tell y'all what, a lot of people do be in the bushes because people comment under my lives that I don't see in the chat, but they will make a comment that they were in my bushes or they did the replay. And I super duper appreciate that. I appreciate everyone who supports me. No one is better than the other. I appreciate the memberships and I appreciate the non-members. I appreciate that link. Oh, wait. It showed live. What? Huh? Let me try it again. I copied it. Let me try it. End it. Let me see. I think that's this live. I tried it again. Hey, aim at me. Sky Swizzy. All right, Sky Swizzy. I kind of like your name. Sky Swizzy. So you swizz around the skies. A lot of times too, you know. Oh, here go Bruiser Cruiser. Bruiser Cruiser. Hold on, darling. Because you know they've been cloning accounts too. Cruiser Bruiser, that's you?
Yes, it's me, Bruiser Cruiser.
You messy ass. You know.
So yeah, earlier today, I said what I said, and then I heard court not back down because nobody wants to spend any time in court.
Right.
Like especially
Right.
when you live a busy life and you have other things to do. I'd rather use my time off to go on trips and go out of town. But I came up here to double down on what I said.
Oh shit.
If
Oh,
you
okay.
feel, and this is not the first time I've said this, if you live in my vicinity, meaning within the area that I live in, I'm not coming on YouTube and beefing with you like a keyboard gangster. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me to see two people who live in the same city just publicly online, just typing back and forth to each other. I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. That to me is silly. And you live close by, and it's just like what you just said. You said, I'm not afraid of anybody, especially if they live far, far away. But when you're in the same city with people, you got to move a little bit different
Mm-hmm.
than you would with somebody in California.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And so people can take that as a threat, but that could be mean I'm protecting myself. So I don't
Mm-hmm.
understand anything in that. Which everybody have their perception of what they think, but nothing in there did I say I was going to do anything to anybody, I wanted to
Right.
do anything to anybody, or anything like that. Let me tell you something. I love my passport.
Oh,
I
okay,
like my job.
Cruiser. Okay, Cruiser.
I like my way of living.
Yeah.
So I mean it when I say anybody who live close to me,
Uh,
I'm not.
uh-huh.
I am not beefing with you. Will I throw a little shade? Yes, but I'm not beefing with you. Now, if somebody want to take me to court behind that, that is
Uh,
one time I welcome, because if there's a lesson to be learned to
court
run the
shit.
court with everything. I'm running the court. I'm running the court. I'm running the court. Because here's the thing. This is what annoys me. We're all in this beef sector.
Yeah.
I asked her one question, and that question was, is it true that you had to be picked up? She could have not answered. But when you start engaging, I don't like you. Then you want to engage in a conflict, but then want to run the court over mere words. That
Mm-hmm.
doesn't make sense to me. I said nothing threatening to you that a court of law would ever see as threatening. Didn't say I was coming to your house. Didn't say I was going to do nothing to
Right.
you.
You
Didn't
never
say
said.
I just said I do not beef with people in my area. Period. It doesn't make sense to me. We can talk as two grown women. You said you weren't interested in breaking bread with me. Okay, then I threw some shade at you. Any of that is court worthy.
Okay. I
Any of that
mean,
is court
I
worthy.
get where you coming from because at first I did think the same thing, Cruiser. But again, I apologize. I was at work. I was at
And
work.
I'm not necessarily talking to you because, we're
No, no,
all
no.
on
I
this
want
thing and
you
we
to
can pick up
know.
things, but
No, because I said the way it sounded at first, I perceived it as, oh yeah, that sounds like a little threat. But now that you saying it like that, no, I never heard you say any physical harm or anything. But when it's just like, no, I'm not gonna go back and forth with nobody behind a keyboard. We could meet up, we could meet up and have coffee. I don't know. It sounded like it had imposed somewhat like a threat. But I get where you coming from
and
now.
yes, in answer to her, yes, ma'am, I am doubling down. Nobody's not going to change the way I feel about something or change what I have the right to say something to because they want to beef with me and threaten court. People using court as a weapon, they're going to learn their lesson. They're going
Mm-hmm.
to learn their lesson very well. When you come in here and you engage in back and forth with people, because again, I asked a question, and it was not a question like a beef type question. You and Dovey came on here and publicly announced that y'all in court. Both of you did. Both of you. And so that made it a public thing. If it's on YouTube, we're going to talk about it. So I asked a question. And in response to the question, you said, oh, it ain't about W. I don't like you. That's engaging in a conflict. That is indeed engaging in the conflict. So then once you engage in the conflict and I respond and say, hey, it is what it is. I ain't got, people, my response was, I'm 54 years old. People sometimes like you, people sometimes don't. It's sometimes a personality thing. That happens, period. I said that. I said, but what I'm not going to do is engage in any beef with anyone in my vicinity. That's what I said. That's how the whole conversation went.
And like I said, I may have missed on the cruiser because I was working, baby. So I just had my earbuds on. But, now let me ask you a question. Hold on, cruiser.
Oh, I don't have to clean it up. You can take me on the court and the judge can clean it up. If that's what you feel, take it to court and the judge can clean it up and make you understand the way they did today. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, cruiser. Let me ask you. I don't know. Did something happen with y'all a long time ago? Because it sounded like today when you was asking her a question, it just sound innocently like, hey, I've never heard that. Did they have to come pick you up? But then,
yeah, well, that's something that Dubby said that they had that during the court proceedings, that the I don't want to say prosecutor because I don't know was to that extent, but the attorney that was on the side of the state, because it was the state against Dubby. So the attorney that was on the side of the state, Dubby said that that person said, let's extend it out to the 26th. And the judge said, according to Dubby, the judge said, no, we're doing this today. And the judge said somebody go pick her up. Now, whether it was the sheriff or whether it was I don't know. So that's what I was asking her. That was the question that I was asking her.
I heard you ask
before all of this. And then that's when she responded, it ain't about Dubby. I don't like you, which is fine. That's fine. Like I said, sometimes people like you, sometimes they don't. That's how life is.
But were you aware that she didn't? I mean, I didn't hear it, y'all. I read it on the thing. I did pick my phone up when I heard y'all going back. Were you aware that Just Read My Book didn't care for you, Cruiser? That's why I'm asking you. Did something happen?
Because she has me blocked. I figured she didn't. And I know that during that whole thing between her and Dubby, that she may have not. I can only assume. Because there's a lot of people don't like me. I don't. Frankly, I don't care. But I can only assume that because I would say stuff like, well, she was the one that said, come to Burlington. Because I remember that day. Because, if you're from this area and somebody say, come to Burlington, that's going to stand out to you. So when she said, I remember that. So maybe she's upset because I said that, or maybe she upset that when between her and Dubby, I kind of lean towards Dubby. I'm like, you don't invite people into your house and don't treat them right. So, that whole thing, they brought it out here publicly. People made their little size. Maybe that's it. Because no, before this whole thing with her and Dubby, no, I was not aware. I mean, I didn't know her like that. I barely knew her. The only time I really only noticed her was when they had that storm and she was on Lady Nika's panel. Talking about, the storm and what was going on in different areas of the storm. But before that, I really didn't know her, besides seeing her on panels, didn't know her enough to really know how she felt about me one way or the other, or even if she even knew that I existed. I just didn't pay much attention to that.
I'm telling you, I was shocked when I heard y'all exchange it. Not heard, but you know what I mean. I kind of heard yours because you were on the platform. And then when I read, and you felt some kind of way. And I mean, you right to feel a way you feel. One thing about it though, they made a ruling today and it went into her favor. It went into Just Read My Book favor. Now, we'll never really know what happened, only the parts that we saw, but we don't even know what started that stuff. And neither do we care because it's over. Now, I did hear Dovey say today she was very glad, even though she didn't win, she was glad that it was over and done with. And that's a good thing. How one thing about it, we only the court of public opinion on YouTube. Mm-hmm. That's all we are. And we only saw a little bit.
Yeah, and we don't, and in the public of YouTube beefsteak, the public opinion, it means absolutely nothing to me. Things that don't, don't finance me, pay my bills, can't come and heal me, can't get me going where I want to go. I don't care about those things. The public opinion don't move me one way or the other. I've never been the type that really cared a whole lot for public opinion, because if I did, I would carry myself a whole different way. So, even what she's saying in the chat don't matter to me, because what matters to me is that, again, don't matter what the chat perceive it to be.
Right.
If she want to run on up to Gifford County, it would matter to me what Gifford County perceive it to be. That's what I'm concerned with. I don't care about the rest of this stuff. And I know what I said, and she can screenshot, and try to make it work. And it's not. It's not.
I just wish, maybe, I hope it doesn't go that far. I hope it doesn't go that far. But
earlier I cared. Now I'm kind of like, you know what?
I think it's frivolous.
I would hate it would be embarrassing for me not before YouTube. I don't care about these seconds. It would be embarrassing for me, but I think that this is something that, this might be worth me making a big deal of, because to me, again, it's foolishness to engage in beef sector stuff. And then I'm running to the court when it don't go my way. I'm running to the court when somebody say something to hurt my feelings. I'm running to the court and just say, "Oh, they threatened me." You run around making accusations that ain't true. Yep. I said what I said. I will not engage in beef with somebody in my area, and I would love to explain that in court.
Well, I mean, really, I don't think it'll make it that far. I hate that it happened the way it did, but like I told you, I was being honest with my perspective. What I said, yeah, Cruiser at first, and we all good, but I have to be honest. I said, damn, it did come across like that. But then again, Cruiser, you made some valid points here. I can't tell her how to feel and how she perceived it. I don't think it's that deep, though, to be honest with you. I don't
either, but again, that ain't me. It ain't me that's saying, "Oh, I'm going to court. I'm a screenshot everything you say. I'm going." It ain't me saying that. There's another party saying that. So no, it's not that deep to me. And that's my very point. That is the very point that I'm making. That is the very point of why, that would be the very thing I will hone in on and make a case of on purpose, for record.
Oh, this shit getting ridiculous. I don't know if the beef sector, these people are getting just sensitive, and everything is beginning to bother them, because sometimes I feel like not being here, y'all. It's just like too fucking much. These people are going, and I know it's been like this, but for me, it's a different energy for me. Hey, Red Afro, thank you, baby, for always keeping me abreast of what you want me to know.
And I hate that it's making a lot of people uncomfortable, but I will not be manipulated and controlled, and nobody will never use a fear factor on me, a fear tactic. Yeah. It's not going to happen. So you're not going to make me unsay what I'm going to say. At first, I was like, why you backpedaling and pussy popping? You you didn't say anything wrong or criminal or that's bullying and all that bullshit. Shenanigans, all the bull shenanigans.
You thought about it, right? You was like, because at first I said, "Oh, it sounded like she did think about what she said." I said, "It's just."
Well, I didn't have to think about what I said. I knew what I said, and I knew why I said it.
Yeah.
So I said, "Why am I, backing down because somebody's claiming they want to put court papers on me because I said I will not beef with anybody in my vicinity."
Right.
I thought about it. That doesn't make sense. That I didn't say anything wrong. So why I'm letting somebody manipulate me with court? Yeah, I'm a good law-abiding, a tax-paying, a community support person. I ain't got to prove that to nobody. Let's go.
Baby, the court's gonna throw y'all ass. They gonna get so sick.
Straight on out of there. And I'm going on all platforms and we gonna talk about this for content. Now you see where I'm going? They're gonna throw it straight, because I'm not going to nobody's court playing with court time. I know how much it costs for the state to run. I'm not going playing with nobody's court time. I'm not playing with taxpayers' money. Have no desire to. But I'm not. Neither am I going to be manipulated by somebody running to court because they don't like something I said on a panel when they was engaging in conversation with me.
I tell you one thing, I bet if the courts start, especially for YouTube cases, something that's not really, serious or maliciously done or something, for these little frivolous cases, but again, I can't tell a person how they perceive something and what they're going to do with it. Let them go do that shit. But maybe if they start finding that person, finding them, not finding.
Absolutely.
I'm talking about
absolutely
heavy penalties. They'll think about this bullshit. You on here, we all down here saying all kind of crazy stuff. You sit amongst the people. So some of the stuff got to roll off your back. But again,
Yeah. And I think what needs to happen, like on both ends, sometimes, like I said, I'm one that likes to, I don't want to say set precedent, but I like examples. And sometimes people need to see what happens when you keep playing with time. They have the docket is full of people who, that cases that need to be heard. During time, using time slots of cases that needs to be heard, and people running up there and saying, she said she ain't beefing with me because I live in her vicinity.
Ooh, and the same beefing, and they go, what the fuck?
And at first they're going to say, what's beefing?
Now, now in all fairness, her and Dovey they really did have a case. They brought it to YouTube, though. They brought it to YouTube, and everybody, put their spin on it and talked about and everything. But they had an actual case, and it was resolved today, y'all. And Just Read My Book came out the winner, to be honest.
Well,
right?
there was two. Hold on. There was two cases. There was one yesterday and one today.
Oh, so many?
So yesterday, there was two cases with them. The first one was criminal. The first case was criminal. Just Read My Book took a charge on Dovey for bullying and threatening. Not bullying, take it back, threatening. Something like that. Something threatening. That was the first case of threatening. And Dovey got a public defender. That was a charge. She was charged. Okay. She had to face criminal. This was a criminal case where she had to go face it because Just Read My Book took charges against her for threatening. You heard that? Threatening. Same thing she's saying she's going to do now for me. Okay. And the judge said today, according to Dovey, that this was foolish. You two grown women and you coming in here over some YouTube stuff, pretty much. Okay. Now, if it's not true, that's what Dovey said. That's what somebody else said.
Much. It's getting
and then somebody else said it too. They read the transcripts. So now you're going back again to do the same thing over again after that.
Oh, okay.
Also, Just Read My Book. Am I wrong about it was thrown out? So the criminal case for threatening, to my understanding, was thrown out with prejudice. Was it not? Was it not thrown out with prejudice? She's saying a lot of things. She don't know what she talking, but you don't see her answering any questions, do you? So that was the first one. That was yesterday. Today was the piece where Dovey did a civil case on her, and that was also thrown out.
Oh, so both of them was thrown out?
So the case that Just Read My Book brought up against Dovey, to my understanding, was thrown out, and the case that Dovey in return as a response to her taking charges out on her, during Dovey said, well, I'm going to take paper on you. And that was thrown out.
Well, good. It washed itself, so let it go.
See, she's saying no. But again.
Only she could tell her story.
Yeah, but okay. All right.
But I just wish this court shit would subside a little bit, because it seemed like everybody is just getting emboldened to run down the courts for shit that's happening on YouTube. Now threats. Now listen, people get threatened down here all the time. Some people might take it serious. Some people just let it okay, they ain't gonna do shit. They just behind the keyboard. Sorry. I'm eating nice. But okay, don't disrespect my chat. Now we good, Just Read My Book. You down there stating your case. You can always come up. I mean, you know how I do this thing. I ain't gonna let y'all yell over each other. I mean, you could go to your channel, or you could come over here and you could have a conversation, about it. It's never gonna get real nasty and dirty here. And don't worry about the chat. Don't worry about the damn chat. They'll just work your nerves, baby. They work my nerves sometimes. But I hope everything's out. Okay, peace out. Peace out. Thank you for stopping by, Sage Twin. But yeah, just read my book. However it worked out for y'all, I'm glad it worked out, and y'all can leave this shit and continue to go on about y'all business. What we won't know, and I don't really give a damn. But I hope this is settled. I don't think this is that deep, to be honest with y'all. So what else is happening?
For me, it's not. Let me see what else is. I don't know, because I went to South Carolina this weekend, and so I'm catching up. I'm trying to. Let me see. I watched. Only thing I watched last night was I watched W yesterday, and then what else did I watch?
I ain't watched
can't
nothing.
remember.
I go to bed. They say
Yeah,
that.
I went to. I missed a lot of stuff this weekend because I went to South Carolina. And normally when I come back, I don't be trying to catch up with stuff. I say I'm gonna catch them where they at.
Yeah, I can't do that shitty. I don't know how people. You know what? I don't know how you can stay on here all night. I know Rick Reed and ZX is going at it. I heard about that. Okay, Sash. I heard about that. Who else? Reed is gone. Just Blade came on again last night. Hey, Talent. Just Blade came on last night, and Little Pressure was there. But what she did is she stopped the show because she wanted it to focus on, for real, the mental illness part of it. The suicidal part of it.
Yeah.
And so she stopped it because Little Pressure was getting into actually what happened with Styles with Tisa. So she just stopped, and she said when she get herself together, she was gonna come back on. So I see her back on today, and I mean, I go over there and watch the replay, and a lot of people are sending her things saying, what people are saying about her, and she referenced what we was talking about over in the hood today. Somebody must have gave her that. I just say this: just stay off of YouTube. If you can't handle it, you so sensitive, and you just you having a mental breakdown, just stay off of YouTube. And this is definitely not the place for you to be. And yesterday when that happened, I wanted to assure her when she started crying, I don't know if you was here, Cruiser, that it would be okay. I wouldn't allow her or VS to get too out of pocket because that's not what I wanted to happen.
I did see a portion. Was that yesterday that you was on? I did see VS. Huh?
Yes. I was on yesterday.
Yeah, I'm not sure where in travels I was, but I did see. I didn't get to see it all, but I did see VS come up. I did see that.
She did come up. She said her piece, and Just Blaze had started crying because she felt she knew what she was doing, y'all. She knew what she was doing. She made it real clear that she knew that she was using Reed to draw numbers so she could get to her 1,000 and get new subs. She knew that. So she was taking this opportunity because Reed number was so high that she was taking this opportunity to, I guess, get people over there. And then what happened, she said what happened was the conversation turned and Reed just basically took over. So she never got to talk about, drop the link. Kimberly's not in here, the suicide portion of it, what she had experienced and how serious it was and how she felt, how she wanted to be there for her friend Reed, because basically Reed started taking over, going at everybody. And so, but her and VS had a conversation. VS said basically she don't have anything against Just Blaze. Her thing is strictly with Reed.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be hard to get a conversation when you have this big thing going on with Reed and VS. This is the beef sector, so people come to hear a certain thing. You know what I'm saying? So even though that's a serious topic, is a topic worth talking about, people not coming to hear
Right.
that.
Right.
They ain't coming to hear that. Not here.
That's what she has to learn. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what I wanted her to take from this. Even though you did that, even though you made those numbers, you have to maintain them. And what you're doing, you're gardening and stuff that you love and you advocating for mental illness, that's not going to cut it over here.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's not people. I've realized, Cruiser, people are strictly over here for mess.
That's it.
That's all they here
That's
for.
it.
Let me tell you something. If I would sit down here and have some of these shit shows where everybody's screaming at each other, calling each other, and then go back and forth, my numbers would have flourished by now. Now we all know that, and I have realized that this is about mess to you. It's strictly about mess. If you're not gonna jump in there and let it go like that, you're gonna survive because I do my own thing and people generally like me. It is a controlled environment to a certain extent when it comes to talking, because first and foremost, everybody needs to be heard. I was somewhere the other day and it was so much screaming, Cruz. I think they were dragging each other, but it was so much screaming.
But you couldn't enjoy it through the noise of the chaos.
Exactly. I couldn't enjoy it. Now, some people thrive in chaos like that. They think that's a great show.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I want to hear the drags. I need to click your link, Miss T. No, baby, but you can. You can if you want to. You can. I don't know. Did I say something about you, baby? That might have hit you the wrong way. But anywho, people are here for the mess. So yes, she has a good topic. That's you.
Yeah.
Look, yeah, she has a great topic and she's an advocate for it, but it's not going to work over here.
Right. And
Because people
this is the way I describe it. It's as though this is a place here called Salad Works. I guess it's supposed to be a place that you eat some good food, some good nutritious food.
Yep.
It's like you gaining all your customers by selling beef. You got all types of hamburgers.
Yep. That's you, Little Pressure.
It's me.
I'm gonna say this and slide down so the ladies can.
Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere.
But that's like people trying to open a vegan restaurant, but they're going to draw the customers selling beef. When they come back to their restaurant, they want them some hamburgers. They want them some steaks. They don't want nothing else you're selling because they know you as selling steaks and burgers and pork and all of that. So that's when I see people trying to, and I did it myself. When I first, started my channel and people started getting to know me, I tried to, say, okay, let me talk about cruising. Nobody want to hear about that. Obviously, a lot of people want to hear about cruising from me, but not here in the beef sector. And not then.
Right.
And not all the time. And not on a consistent basis. They want to come on the channel and they want Miss Cruiser to be petty and shady and all of that and talk about what beef I see going on. And I understand that. I don't have an issue with that. If I want to talk about something else, I go to another channel under another algorithm and discuss that. Because people want, because they come here, they tune into this channel, this area of YouTube to hear beef.
Stop talking about that lady. She gonna have you in court.
Oh,
I think I'll be just fine though.
I think everything will work out just fine.
Yeah, it'll work out fine.
Stop the boo crap. Stop the boo crap. It'll be just fine.
All right, let's get off of that. Hey, this is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about chitlins and hog moths.
No, go ahead, Little Precious. Go ahead,
All
Little
right,
Precious. She ain't talking about nothing. She just loves to jump on my platform, baby. That's all. That's just my under new management.
They like me to come up here.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Little Pressure.
Okay, so y'all know since my live, Rita's been upset. She's been very bothered, right? Well, apparently she first said she got receipts that were lying. She got receipts that I went out and begged her to come out here and fight for me. So what she does is she goes and send text messages and send them to Bree. Bree, like the good old crash dummy, call herself exposing them. So that's
you shitting me.
Yeah. But
You
here's the
shitting
thing.
me.
Do I
Well,
not make it
excuse
known?
me,
No.
ladies. I'm gonna slide down because this seems like a whole different subject that Miss Cruz ain't in, and y'all know
No,
they love
no,
to drag Miss Cruz around on and stuff I ain't got nothing to do with.
no. Go ahead. But it's not.
Okay, but
It's on the topic, but you could go ahead, Cruiser. Oh, so that was the tea that Bree was supposed to be hot.
is it really tea though? Because don't I make it known that I don't like Pizarro? I don't like Brianna. I don't like Lady Nika. I
Right,
don't like TMO.
right.
Don't I drag them hoes on my community? I'm sorry for using
Go
the
ahead.
hoes. Don't I drag them on my community wall at least every other day?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what she sent to Brianna. Brianna,
Oh, that's what it was.
you know, the Kool-Aid man and a side by side with Brianna. Brianna just tried to really reach and say, oh, I guess this is a racist thing. It's a colorist thing because you're light skinned. Bree, you sound like you got a problem with my light skin. Girl.
That shit is crazy.
That's a
So
reach.
that's what the tea was.
I guess
But
that's
Reed
her
is
tea.
gone.
Oh, Father, not the
Reed
light
ain't
skin again.
gone.
Please, Lord, help us,
Yeah.
Jesus, not the light skin.
Reed
Little
ain't gone
pressure.
though. Reed
Little
is
pressure. You have to be lying. Reed is home taking care of her kids and
she
protecting.
ain't worried
You
about
lying
her son.
to us.
She ain't worried about her son. She's still under clone pages, under comments, deleting the comments after she posts them, and lying to these people like she got receipts that were lying on her. So no, Rita's still very much on here. Now I only dropped a little bit of what I had, and everybody know I stopped messing with Reed a long time ago. But like I said, anything that I say behind the scenes, I say in front of the scenes. Check the chats.
So Reed, now I know y'all all don't get along. Y'all know I jive with all y'all, and I know y'all
Yeah, you
have been
support
going
all
along
of us
for a long time, and I know you use your community wall too as well to shoot that.
Yeah,
but
because I don't like
need
making videos
no,
about beef sex on my channel.
little pressure. I just need you to make this real clear. Reed sent Bree. I want to follow it. Messages that you said to Reed. She sent it to Bree, but she's no longer on YouTube. So how did she send it to Bree? Why would she even want to?
Listen to me. But this is the sneaky stuff. The backdoor type of
That's
stuff.
the backdoor shit you was talking about.
She tried it with Rita yesterday, saying that she finna send Rita. But what she's doing, it's not even about what's said in the messages, because that's very public.
You
That's
heard
nothing
your
I'm
name?
hiding from. No, what she's doing is she's trying to slyway dox me, because she's not editing out my name and probably not my phone number. I don't even know. So that's what she's trying to get out here. See, this is the shit I'm sorry, the stuff I'm talking about.
No, go ahead.
Because I don't care that she released, like, if Bree wanted to bring that out here, that I dragged them on not a daily.
Was your name in there?
Did I say no?
Was your name?
I don't know. I was out grocery shopping. I got the phone call. It was like, girl, you see this? And I'm like, what?
No, I didn't go over there. I was going to go over there.
I clicked in for a minute, but she was like, reading, and I heard her say, "Oh, I don't want to show her name," so she put my name on there purposely.
Oh,
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
so if Reed could do that, then Reed need to get out here and fight VS. Then that's all.
So those who are confused, like myself, who missed the whole thing. So what you're trying to say, or what you are saying, is that over on Rita's, they revealed that there's some other videos or tapes or recordings that's going to come out that involves you.
No. Well, she tried to. This is what happened yesterday. She was over in Rita's channel. We over there arguing back and forth. But she was under troll pages. And then another one of her troll accounts that she's cool with, the Sophie person. They was over there saying that me and Tisa lying. So at some point, I'm just like, I'm not going to keep arguing. This is crazy. I know what was said to me. I know what happened. We both know what happened. So they was like, well, Reed, what's your email? I'm about to send you receipts. So I'm like, receipts me, please. So Rita ended up saying, no, this don't really got, she didn't go into what the receipts were, but I wasn't worried because I already know. I didn't trust Reed like that. So Rita said, I'm not going to do it. So here comes Bree today, all thirsty and hungry. Oh, I got the tea today, and call herself releasing text messages. They tried to spin a narrative like I'm a colorist. Like, I wasn't a colorist when I was your moderator, Brianna. Stop.
Mm.
And then she's like, oh, she dragged me, Lady Nika Pizarro, and TMO. But isn't that who I said
Wow.
I dragged? Didn't I say that publicly? I dragged all of y'all. Every one of
Mm.
y'all that done cross me, I drag y'all behind the scenes and I drag you in front of the scenes. So where's the tea, Brianna? Stop playing with your people.
See,
But what she did
this
was
is
try
the
to set
craziest
Brianna up.
thing.
She tried to set Brianna up. And
Yeah.
it's like Bri ain't even, you ain't looking at no dates and how far apart the messages are. Because when I say maybe once every 2 months is when we had these conversations, that's how often I talk to Reed.
That shit crazy.
And then Bri goes, oh,
That's
you
the
don't
tea?
like Reed because she got cool with me. Girl, no. Stop.
So,
No.
that's crazy. So it's not tea. Somebody says it's not tea if we know you all don't like. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what I
It's
was-
not tea.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I'm
Brianna
thinking.
playing
If
with
you're
her
already
people.
dragging them, and I've seen a few
I do
videos,
it
then
on
how's
the
it
daily.
you come out here and say without,
So
That
I
see
didn't
this.
get that. Then she's like, "Oh, Lady Nika gonna address it on her live. Good, ain't she what y'all call a big content creator? Promote me, because I thought y'all don't pay no attention to me. I don't have enough numbers for y'all. Promote me, but whatever. This is a
That was
deflection.
crazy. See,
of
this is the bullshit with Reed. This is the stuff with Reed. See, and this is why I think, and I don't think old girl is fighting for anybody, but this is why I think old girl's gonna continue to come after her, make her life real miserable in the best way she know how. Do I agree with some of the shit? Absolutely not. But stuff like this, you say you off of YouTube, just get off of YouTube. Just don't worry about what they saying. Take care of your family, Reed. Take care of yourself. That's why when that move was made really on Just Blaze's channel, I just questioned it. I just questioned, like, why would she go through Just Blaze to do that and say that she's not here, but she's here? And then she fired shots at a lot of people. Now, I just think that's probably a punk move that she need to come on back. That's why people say, just come
She
on
might
back
as
and
well,
fight
but
your
she's not
battle.
going to come back because what that girl is. It probably not even VS because she may be afraid of VS, but I really feel like she's scared of Chanel. That's who she's scared
she's
of.
scared of who again?
Chanel.
Did you
Who
say
is that?
BL? Like cuz?
No, Chanel. That
Oh,
girl.
Chanel. I don't know who that is. Okay.
That girl who she played in her face when it came to Tisa. That's who I think she's afraid of. But we're trying to slick way dox me, Reed. Let me tell you something.
Oh, that's not good.
You can do that, which I still won't care. I ain't running because I'm here. You're not here.
So
You're
your
afraid.
real name was there?
I just saw her. Bree said, "Let me cover up her name."
So let me ask you. So just so we can get it clear, because some people are kind of confused, and some I know where you at, but this is what I want to say. So you have wrote read something via email, text,
No,
or
these are
what?
text. These are text message throughout the time I was cool with Reed. These are not even like recent text messages. These are like throughout the time that we were cool. Or like,
See,
like when certain things are trending, something happened with that crew over there, and I want to put my 2 cents in. I'm like, girl, look at this. Like, don't we all do
right,
that?
right,
So
right, right,
what we
right,
talking
right.
about? And I wouldn't. Let me tell you, anything that I've ever seen Reed is always with the caution. I know it's gonna get out one day because I saw how she did other people. I was very, very careful about that. So everything she's releasing is just a deflection. No, come out here and address what you need to address, or tend to your family. Either one is cool with me.
See, this is what I think's gonna happen. Look, now if somebody called SSI on her, they would be wrong. See, this is where it would be hard, like, to kind of defend her. Not that we want to defend her, because if you still talking shit, then just come back on your platform. You trust me. People who liked you, Reed. It's people who didn't like you, just like all of us. And you've done some dirty shit, and she's done some dirty shit, and everybody else in the background does some. Just come and face the music, because stuff like this is really gonna make people know that you a piece of work. I'm just gonna put it nicely.
And
You a piece of work, because you didn't have to do that.
I want to say the problem is I think people kind of confused to the part about what happened to Tisa. The thing is, VS never knew that Reed was telling me this stuff that they had going on, and they want to know why did Reed call and say tell her to stand down. I think because if Tisa came out here and said what she wanted to say and what she knew, VS was gonna know, Reed, who you talking to? Who you telling this, that, and the third to? VS is gonna know that Reed was telling stuff. So that's why I think she told Tisa to stand down.
Oh, and maybe because she knew it would get back to VS, and VS would know that she was telling people their business what only they knew. Well, Ray Black got a point here. So wait, I mean, is that me? Who's that? Kind of me. Rita's not here to tell her side. You absolutely right. That's all we telling Reed to do.
To come back and tell your side.
To come back and tell her side. She has the right to tell her side too. But
let me ask a simple question. What do y'all think Reed is afraid of? Because it couldn't be just you were talking about folk.
I think she's afraid of VS and Chanel. That's what I think.
Like afraid that they may do what though?
Well, the fact that she said on Just Blaze that people, and this is what she said. I don't know if I fully believe it. She said that agencies were calling her and she's being threatened behind the scenes. But y'all don't know, realize the play on Troy. She will text herself to make it appear that somebody's gonna send her a threat. I'm telling y'all.
So they gonna call the agency and say, what? It's this girl be on YouTube and she's behind the scenes talking about everybody, SSI.
I don't know.
You kind of think about these things. You kind of, it's like, huh?
Hold on. In Reed's defense, let me tell you, I mean, not in her defense, but this is what I believe happened. Reed got monetized. Now listen, y'all, it's only 91 likes and 203 people in here, but I'm gonna still continue on with the conversation. Reed, I believe, I can't say that because I don't know that lady finances, but we know she's monetized. And here's the threat that's coming across. Let me just put it like this. That agencies will be called, her income will be reported, and she would have to prove it. And maybe that can affect her in some type of way because she was monetized. She was getting cash apps and super chats. So I don't know. It sounds like BS knows more her business than we know.
Yeah, because I never knew. I didn't know why people think we were close. We weren't close because I didn't know any of this stuff about her kid and all that stuff. Like none of that. Like so clearly we weren't tight. Like this is just somebody I reached out to on YouTube when she got embarrassed and said I felt bad for you. You know, you could see it on her face. She was really hurt back then. That's how I ended up talking to Reed. But it was like very sporadic over months' time that I would speak with her, not on a daily basis. She wasn't my friend. And if that last video she did on me and she deleted, I could have sworn I heard her confirm what I'm saying, that there are no friends on YouTube. Okay? Well, me and my friends, we
y'all have a real relationship.
We got a real relationship.
But that's crazy because just come and stand in your shit. It'll be over. It'll be somebody else, you know?
Yeah, she's not gonna do that.
If you going through Bree, you going through Just Plays, and even though Bree is good with, you know, BS and stuff like that, and a lot of people, here's the deal. You are actually bringing them into this mess. That's what I was trying to tell Just Plays. I'm gonna mute you, baby girl, for a minute. That's what I was telling Just Plays. But then when Just Blaze made it clear that she had her own, you know, agenda for using Reed's name, then I knew it was clear they knew what they were doing. And I knew it was clear that Reed was still around here. And I also believe that some of the troll pages from what Wiggs said is Reed. Like the one was in there this morning. You're not going to call so-and-so out on this shit. You ain't going to say nothing about the wrong she did. You know, it seems like people make these troll pages to antagonize you and say what they really want to, you know, say to you. But if she's not scared, she got to be scared of something, because the reason why I say she has to be scared of something, if it was to take care of her family and to protect her family and to make sure her son and them and all of them are good, to include her mom, then you wouldn't be passing notes to somebody else. You know what I mean? You would just really be off doing that. It's only been a week, right?
Yeah.
So if you really was off here, and you wanted to take a break, and protect your family, then you wouldn't even be passing notes, so your name could be still floating around. I don't know why you want to stay relevant in that fashion.
Yeah, like what do you have to prove? And then I'm thinking about the, calling agencies things. I'm still back on that because I don't know her children's ages or anything, the dynamics. But do you know how much money you have to make on YouTube for it to really make a difference to some type of SSI? I mean, you have to be. Do she make that? But she making $2,000 and $3,000 a month.
She might not know.
I don't know.
And then if the quote unquote child is 18, it don't matter. She can make $1 million a month. They not counting her stuff no more.
They don't, but she may not know that.
Yeah.
She may not. Let me tell you something. If I sit here and tell you all my business, Cruiser, right? And shit happens, you have potential to bring me harm because I have told you some stuff that I might, and I'm just guessing. This is the only way I would be fair. Damn, I told Cruiser that I went over there with them and I robbed that, but I did so and so, and I told her that. And so now I done told you something like that. Me and you fall out and you go to the feds on me. And they trace it back to me. It's almost like you telling people all your business and now they could use it as a weapon.
Yeah, now that sounds more juicier if it's something that she actually did that she feel like can get her into some actual trouble. But other than that, it's like, okay. But a lot of this stuff, I think that it's a mind thing. People say stuff over and over, and then you find yourself being afraid of stuff, and then when you think about it, you're like, wait a minute, what am I afraid of again?
Yeah, like today when you was talking about that, I'm just using that. You said, now wait a minute.
I said, wait a minute.
Manipulate me, right? Sometimes
I started feeling some kind of way about it. I'm like, hold up now. You ain't gonna let nobody control your freedom of speech. Out here, people, yeah. You
really don't know what they know about each other, and really, to be frankly with it, I really don't care if it's going to bring somebody's harm in their real life. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't find the entertainment, and I don't care. But if you're going to really take a break, and I know this is addiction, I know this is addictive, sorry. But if you really go take a break and shit, take a break, especially when you throwing your family in here. Like you had to protect your son, you have to protect your kids, you have to protect your family. This is not protecting your family because you're still getting in shit.
It's like she's provoking people.
Right.
She wants people to do that. How are you protecting them? And all you have to do is just, if you're going to be off here, be off here. Don't be on here cloning people's subscribers' name, being messy under their name, thinking we're going to just cuss out that subscriber. No. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
But I'm never, if they think I will go live again on a beef sector content, no, you won't get the chance to say I'm clout chasing anybody. But feel free to talk about me all you want to, because I guarantee you they will subscribe. People love to see those funny jokes that I sent to her in text messages. Trust me, she had a good kiki. I know I did.
Oh, really? So let me just ask you, and like you said, I already see how y'all go at it back and forth, you and Bree and Peace and all. So, and they address you sometime, and I know you use that little wall.
Girl.
But, so did you say something real? I mean, you was just
it's just the same stuff that I say on my wall. Like, I've never been into getting in people's personal lives, none of that type of stuff. That's why I back off when I see or hear things like that.
Curiosity. So that shit ain't nothing. I thought it was some hyper hot tea.
That looked like it was the tea that just came in my girl, sit down. That ain't tea if it's open, if it's out here. And I could have sworn I said that on the line with me and Tisa the other day, that everybody behind the scenes that I don't like, in front of the scenes I don't like.
What person did you talk about me?
Yes, Miss T, I talk hella shit about you, girl. Girl, no. But only the people, like, she's reading this stuff, and then at one point she said she talked about Dolly too, and then she read it, she's like, oh, that was Reed. Yeah, get it right, Brianna.
Talking about Dolly?
Yeah, she said she had an issue with Dolly's games, and yeah. But Reed read it off thinking it was me, and then she's like, "Oh, that was Reed," and then she tried to go to the next page. But she's presenting it like we on the phone every day. Like, look at this is Light Bright talking. She's tired. She 9 times out of 10 with Reed, she probably deleted some of her messages. But I'm not coming out here to prove. Yeah, I said it. I said it all. I said it all.
Look, ain't nothing gonna happen.
Ain't nothing.
Go ahead, Cruiser.
Yeah,
y'all
so
having to promote me.
I've told this before, and I'm gonna say it again. If somebody is saying something to me that's behind my back, I can't hear them. The conversation ain't for me. So why are you coming to tell me? It wasn't a conversation for me. Obviously, they went out their way not to say it in front of me. They didn't meant for me to know. So somebody calling me a big bubblehead behind my back, what I need to know for?
Yeah,
but here's the gag though. Every last one of them knows because I've said it openly. That's the gag. I've said it openly.
And if it's somebody who don't like me, especially why do I need to know? Unless they plotting on my life, unless they gonna cause me some harm for real.
Right.
But I suspect that somebody who don't like me is probably saying some pretty ugly. It's somebody right now saying some pretty ugly stuff about Cruiser right now.
Right. And the thing is, what she said she was gonna come out with that receipts that we were lying. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah,
that's what she was saying. We got receipts. Pressure lying, Tisa lying, she didn't move, and that's that whole thing that they said they were gonna send receipts, and they was when Reed dropped these receipts, gonna prove she lying. But that's the receipts that I was talking about, Bree, T, and Mo, because all the crew I don't like. Where's the receipts that we're lying on you, Reed? Don't deflect.
So you think that, because you know what that will show too? If she was talking to y'all behind the scenes and her and other people was doing something and they thinking she holding their secrets, that's what I mean, them damn secrets.
That's why I said I would never
then it makes her look
don't
bad.
Mess with her. Don't mess with her.
Look bad.
I would never say that because everybody has to find out. I'll look like a hater if I can't say, "Hey, K-Fit, hey girl, I know she fighting for you right now, but you gotta watch that when she doing it for." I was never gonna, and I'm cool with K-Fit. Never talked to her behind the scenes, but I saw the play with K-Fit. But I'm saying y'all see what she doing to me right now, like, but there's no tea there. That's not the receipts proving that I'm lying and Tisa's lying. No.
And here's the craziest thing when you say that, for real, you almost know, hold on, baby. Oh, you muted yourself. You almost know how people move around here, how they gravitate towards the new popping people or the new people they gravitate towards. Well, again, like I said, hopefully Reed will be back with some more of her conspiracies. And then come on, Reed. Ain't no sense of ducking now because you sending shit to somebody else. Just drop it. Now that's the craziest thing, right? You had a platform. You took your page down. You got over 1,000 subscribers, unless, I don't know, y'all would have to help me out, unless because she hit her page or whatever, delete or whatever, she won't have those subscribers. Why don't you just come back out? Just come back out and get your money and your numbers. Shit, why are you passing your money off to other people? Right? I would come out here. Shit, I'll get 1,000 in my chat. I'll get some, because everybody ain't mad at Reed and everybody don't dislike Reed. Like I said, I don't have a problem with Reed. What she did was she did in the past. That was in like 2018, 19, 20. I don't even give a shit. I did what I had to do behind the scenes and it's done with. I moved on. So not that I don't like her, but she need to come out here and talk her shit and defend herself. Don't pass your money off on someone else, right? She got monetized. She had memberships. People was cash apping her, super chatting. Shit, why blow your money? And like Cruiser said, it must be something we don't know, y'all. That's a little deeper that she won't come back out here, It's
gotta be. And I'm hoping that I'm wrong, but it's gotta be. All of this surface stuff is like,
yeah, it's gotta be deeper. That you
Either
would
she just that embarrassed, and I can get that. If she's that embarrassing, boom, this is embarrassing. Everybody knew I was full of shit the whole time. Or it's something much, much deeper than what we thought.
it gotta be deeper. Mm-hmm. It gotta be deeper. But hopefully, hold on, y'all. Hopefully, Reed will come to, because now it just seems like it's a fake to me that she really left. Dora trolling. Okay, it seems like it's a fake to me that she's really went to really care for her family and her son and do what's in their best interest to protect them. Not when you talking behind Blaze and you sending Bree stuff. I didn't see Bree's live because I was doing a members only live and I forgot to cancel it. So then I came on camera, y'all, and I looked a mess doing, because you had to do the member only live through YouTube because I didn't set it up right. And so I just came over here. But yeah, just standing your shit right, Lady Tia, just standing it, then it'll pass. But now that you going through other people, you involving other people, which Bree and them ain't worried about, but you involving other people, now you having them. Well, no, she did it to her damn self. I don't know.
And I always say, strike while the iron is hot. I mean, you're in the beef sector. You come on in the morning, you talk about beef, you beef with folk. Now you got extra beef.
Now it's gonna be extra because
it could be even more. She keep playing with me because I got to see about the Pooky and some other names. We could. I mean, we
Lipstick Alley Pooky. Wait a minute now.
Wait. You know Pooky?
When I say 80% of what VS was telling was the truth, I'm not lying. Reed is really behind the scenes with a lot of trolls. Like, y'all just don't. This girl is sick. That's how bad it is. Y'all think it's crazy how she's off here, but she's on here and still playing these games. That's it. She does a lot of weird stuff.
Wait, I just gotta ask you. Did you know about Pooky? Have y'all? Because see, Pooky was the one we was gonna have the interview with that we never seen. That was
I know the reason why the interview wasn't done. I know why the
reason girl, why?
Well, go ahead, girl. Drop the tea, little pressure. What was it? A really first? Was it?
There is a real Pooky. There is a real Pooky. It is a content creator. Now she did tell me it is a content creator, but there's a specific. There's one. No, I'm gonna say she said two. Pop-in content creators was the reason that interview didn't happen. Now I can call those names, but I don't really want to put them because they've been real quiet and laid back. But they I think they know by hearing me say this. And I hate to do this and talk like her the way she does it, but I don't think she's done anything to me yet. Like releasing my text message, and Bree was smart enough not to dox me on her live, so there's that. So technically, that she really hasn't done anything to me that requires me to be angry or anything like that because they knew I dragged her.
Wait, I just want to go back to this. So it was a real Pooky.
Yeah, there is that troll pay is a real content creator behind that. Like that story with the TMO stuff, that stuff was real. The 27 voice notes, all of that stuff is real. And they were going to do the interview, not with Reed, but with someone else. But someone this is what she told me. Another content creator stopped her because they're affiliated with two content creators that's out here in the beef sector. One
ain't no friends on YouTube. Who's defending who? Listen to me trying to get this.
Wait, stop. You blocking the tea. You like Jesus, George. Go ahead, baby. You becoming like naturally butter.
I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to let her to go ahead. I'm trying to convince her to go on and tell it.
So am I. So wait a minute. That's why. Hold on. So there is a Pooky, but I hear you. There is a Pooky, and the Pooky know two people. They real content creators. And no, ain't no. Yeah, we can hear you. Oh shit! Just when it was gonna get good. Well, Cruiser. Oh, is it my
Girl,
cruiser?
girl, why you ain't got no back chat? Oh, Jesus, where she go?
She
Where
left.
she at?
She dropped down by
We
mistake.
was on the
Something
verge
must
of getting
have
that
down.
tea.
Pookie, deep throat Watergate. We may never know, yeah. But wait,
And who is
bougie
the two?
auntie.
And there's two people that this
She
Pookie is
says,
trying to protect.
yeah.
They're
Why she
quiet
okay? Look here. Here go Dora the Explorer. One subscriber, you they go Dora Explorer. She full of shit. So see Dora Explorer trying to stop her. Little pressure, drop the link again, yeah, baby. Because there was a
because
Pookie.
here's my thoughts about Reed. Reed go on these fishing expeditions and act like she knows stuff, and I could be wrong. So Pookie need to prove me wrong. Reed seems to me, and I used to enjoy it. I used to go in there and sit up in there. But Reed seems to have been on fishing expeditions. And she'll say, I know stuff, but I'm not gonna tell y'all. In
I
hopes
did
that
drop
other
the
people
link.
will come out and tell it. And then she'll say, I know that. I know that.
Okay.
Knowed.
Okay, just stand by. Go ahead. You
I'm
left
sorry,
off.
my phone had locked, and I think I just accidentally blocked somebody when it brought me back. I gotta figure out who that was so I can
Oh, I'm
unblock.
so sorry you blocked somebody, but we was blocking this tea. You blocking this tea. So now tell us. So there is really a Pookie, and she was going to have an interview with Reed.
Well, no, not with Reed. They wasn't gonna do it with Reed because they didn't want it to be like, I guess, made up
But
or biased. But they were gonna do the interview with somebody else. But because of two content creators, they couldn't come out. And both content creators I do like. So that's why
so don't say nothing
I
to her.
don't want to do that because I do like them a lot. So yeah.
If it's me, you have my permission to spill it.
You just stop. It's
It
crucial.
ain't me because I don't even know no damn Pookie. I don't. Here go Dora the Explorer. Hold on, y'all. Here go Dora the Explorer. Who Lexi Lowe? Can I help you, Dora? Can I help you, Dora? Now you should know better than that. Dora, can I help you? Because I'm not dropping my banner. You got a lot to say, Dora the Explorer. Can I help you?
Oh my God. Do you see what they said?
Don't make me mad. You got any tea, Miss Cruiser? I'm just speaking. Why am I blocked? You got blocked, Dora. Oh, Dora the Explorer is in the back, y'all.
Yeah.
Cruiser, they said don't make them mad because they'll drop some tea. Oh, child. All right, so there is a Pookie, and
I want them to be real mad. Dora, get mad. Get mad.
Lord.
You should be mad at me, Dora.
Oh shit, Dora, please. Okay, so there was a Pookie. So she did speak to you about Pookie and the two people that you really like, and I don't want you to say them.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay, I know it's you, Queen Diva. Okay, go ahead. So
Yeah, excuse me, T-Velocity. I timed her out. That's a troll. One subscriber is a troll.
damn, she quit making up these troll pages. I wonder how they do that.
So I timed her out.
And just for the chat that's saying drop her T, when she was behind the scenes, she was saying asking T Velocity, why did you got me blocked? And I don't know who it is to have them blocked. And they said, don't
Diva
make me
blocked.
mad. And I was the one who typed, what's the T? Do you got T? That was me typing that.
Oh, so Dora, why am I blocked? I'm just speaking. Oh, Diva blocked her because maybe she was, I don't know.
She's
Diva,
not
just
blocked.
let her
She's
live.
calmed down for a while. She a
Okay,
troll.
she'll come back. It's okay. A troll, come on back. Okay, go ahead. Back to you. So you do know that it was Pookie and some things was really said that was true, but we just never got to interview only because they didn't want to do the interview. After what?
I don't. Well, they said she didn't give me the reason. It was just that. I gotta watch what I say. Cause I almost said the names. It was just the other two content creators put a stop to it because they're affiliated with those two. So.
Okay. I get that. You don't want to put everybody's, but that goes to show us, y'all, is a lot of behind the scenes. So do you think some of what she was saying, since y'all had, y'all communicate, do you think a lot of her theories and everything was on point?
No, see, with Reed, she has a lot of conspiracies, but Reed also tells you how she operates. I tell you, I'm a big observer. I'm a good listener. Reed tell you, I will lie about things to get you to come out and spill your own tea. Like that was like one of the things we kikied about. So yeah, she does spin a bunch of conspiracies and but as far as that tea with demons, like she was telling me the same thing. Like there's 27 voice notes and she
Yeah, she
released,
told us that, yeah.
she told that part, but I think she wanted Demon Soul to come out and spill her own tea. So not even sure like how much of it was tea in the 27 voice notes.
Yeah,
So
but she says Pookie sits comfortably under a lot of these she said comfortably, she knows them well.
Yeah, they're old school beef sector. She said that they're old school beef. They've been here for a long time, and I remember them. They are old school beef. Was the name Pooky? They are
old school beef sector.
But they have a different name. You know, like their real page name. I'm not gonna say their real first name, but like my name is Lil Pressure. Like, let's say if I was the Pooky, I'm not Pooky though.
So
but their show
Pooky
page name is Pooky, but their real name is a well-known content creator on here.
Oh, well-known content creator. Well, I'm not gonna be beat to find out. Well,
yeah. So
unfortunately,
I
I
don't want to deflect anymore about her coming out to, I guess, handle her business with VS. Like,
yeah, well, she gonna have to if she keep. I'm telling you, the pressure gonna be. Pookie been around here forever. There go Vibrant Love now. I don't know who Vibrant Love is, but Vibrant Love been around here and be everywhere up all night, so they may know a little something. Wasn't Pookie talking to Tracy's husband, Carl? Oh God, now I don't know about that.
You tell it.
Did Voodoo speak back to me? If not, can y'all time her out? Look at Cool Storm. I didn't see Voodoo.
I found out who I just blocked on accident.
Robert Lowe, I know. Let me not say that again, because earlier they got me in trouble. So I know I'm not your favorite person, but talk to everybody about what, girl?
Your favorite person again?
I know.
That shit started. This was something over in the hood table.
I'll be liking to give a disclaimer before I ask questions. I'll be like this: acknowledge. Look, folks. Listen, I know it. I'm not, but listen, this is some beef sector business right here. Can we put that aside and talk?
No, you don't mean Pookie from LSA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you do mean Pookie from LSA?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know Pookie from LSA. I don't know.
Yes, that's who I'm talking. See, I've been here a long time, so
I haven't, and I don't watch LSA. I don't know Pookie, but she used to say Pookie used to talk to her. Maybe Pookie. Now listen,
they did used to be on the phone with this whole they did.
They really used to be on the phone with D Miss O?
Yeah, those voice notes were very much so real.
Oh. Wow, Ree, you have to come back. Now, listen, there's all moving parts to the beef sector, you guys. Ree could come back and she could get Pookie down here to say her spiel, and she'll have so many people there listening to, because that ain't gonna get old, because the Miss O is around here. She's comfortably sitting around,
Right.
And so.
And when she do come back, I don't want to hear no more about TMO is such a PUSSY. No, she's stronger than you because she came back.
Yeah. Well, Rita be back. Y'all. Just hold tight. We can't just force reading, but she will be back. I think Cruiser might have dropped by mistake because she got quiet. She'll be back, and she'll shake shit up, I guess. If not, she'll continue to pass notes about everybody else, I guess, who says something to her. I tell you, I have learned so much in the last 4 years being
really talking to herself in her own chat, y'all like
she one of those weird too?
Yes, she talks to herself in her own chat like, let me get out of here for it. But I just really wanted to get that understood, that do your thing, Brianna. Get your clicks and views, because I'm gonna get mine now. Y'all done put me in the game, coach. I don't know who y'all think y'all supposed to be fearing around here, but I don't fear no man.
But she really didn't say anything bad. She just passed the shit
No,
off to
Brianna
Brianna.
was just like trying to, I guess, sick the whole
Hype up
crew
the
to come
tea.
out here and call themselves going off on me. That doesn't bother me.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what Brianna's purpose was. Because the way she hyped it up, like that was tea. No, sweetie, you already knew that.
I mean, it's not a rocket scientist. That I mean, it doesn't take a rocket science to tell that you definitely don't get along with them anymore. You Nikki
Yeah, and the fact that she even reached
really
so
doesn't.
far as to say I was being racist or a colorist, like, girl, stop. You tried it. Get out of here.
You know, I tell you what. Well, we have to stay tuned because I think Reed will come back and shake the streets up if she do come back, because she knows some hot piping stuff over here, and passing it through people could just make it worse for her. It could be a big turnoff. I mean, you could play this either way. Everybody down here plays a part, and an intricate part, and keep it. Here go Con to me. I ain't never seen Con to me on nobody's platform. Let me make sure. Let me make sure. Yeah, that's kind to me.
I have come up before. It's been a while, but I have. Hi, ladies.
Hey, kind to me. How are you? Thanks for
Hi,
joining us.
beautiful ladies. How are you today? I wanted to come up here with a little pressure because she has me cracking up these last couple of days.
Oh, girl.
You know anything about this?
No, I have no idea. I'm getting new information. That's why I want to play with her. I want to know if Reed actually writes herself in the chat.
She does.
Herself. You lying.
She does. She
How
does.
do you
When
know?
I say, and I want to say something so bad, but that may come out really, really mean, and I don't want it to sound like I'm coming for like nobody in her family or nothing, but something's wrong with Reed. I'll just say that.
I'm starting to believe that, really, I am. Because when you said the first thing you guys said about the message that was left on the video, and then she sent you the same message, that was crazy. And now it got me
No, what she did was, okay, she left that comment under there, but she blocked me before she left the comment. So I guess she wanted the attention of the people that are watching the comments.
right.
So she knew I couldn't see it, but just so happened Tisa gonna follow up and read. And Tisa caught it after I had I'm like, this crazy. She just texted me right after my live.
It was crazy.
So she was, but so
it got me to thinking, like, does she do that in her own chats? Like, I wonder if
she does do that in her
to
own
herself.
chat. Yeah,
Oh
she
my
very much
goodness.
so does that in her own chat.
That lady, oh my goodness.
So she actually, oh God, kind to me. Come back up here. You was at
and my phone going dead, y'all.
oh my gosh, you playing a read on us? What percent you at?
I think it's just 20%. I just got the alert. It's 20%.
Okay, we gonna hang up, y'all. We gonna wrap this up, but please come back because this was getting kind of good, and I was sick. But y'all kind of brought me back to life. So you said she talked to herself. So she, you know what?
She has.
I believe several people do that. I believe several people do that. Be in the chat talking to throw you off
and to put out a narrative, like they'll say something so she can begin the talking points.
Look, Sock It To Me said respectfully, if she is crazy, why did you continue having conversations with
girl? That's what I'm saying. I had to learn this over time. Like when I say we talk maybe once or twice, and I think I was just doing a little bit much saying every month. No, it was probably like every 2 months. We didn't talk like that. Like, you know how not very much goes on around here, but if it's some people I don't like and they in the news about something, like say for instance, what happened with TMO.
Mm-hmm.
Either she'll send me a screen like, girl, get over here, da, 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 da.
Yeah,
and then the conversation will go from there. And then after that, it would be no more conversations. Now, conversations on the phone, it goes a little deeper because it's like if you don't text, you'll call to say, hey, this is what's going on. Girl, look at this. But after that conversation, we won't talk for another 2 months. Like, but she does a lot of talking. You can pretty much see she's from the north. I'm from the south.
Mm-hmm.
They tend to, when Reed talks, she can go on, and I can just listen. But I'm listening to you, and I'm paying attention to what you're saying. And like Bia said, she talks to a lot of people behind the scenes.
Wow.
And my homegirls, everything Reed has ever told me, you best believe my bestie know. Soon as I get off the phone with her, girl, listen to this. And it's always been, listen, be careful, she's a snake. Girl,
Yeah.
I know what I'm working with. So it's nothing.
But you
I was
already
never worried about anything, any type
So
of receipts. I'm like, she's saying she got receipts. She got receipts of me dragging breed now. Is that
But you
receipts that we
already
talk
knew
about?
she was recording you?
Yeah, you know that the thing is, you talk like you're being recorded. Okay? So yeah, always been that way with me. So yeah, I've always been she was crazy. After so long, that's when I learned she was like really batshit crazy. But ask me when the last time I've spoken with Reed.
Yeah,
That's
when the last time you spoke to her? That's a good question. When the last time you spoken with Reed?
The last time I think I talked to her was when Brianna came out with the red pants. Voice to voice. I think that's the last time I talked to her. Now, I don't know when that was.
So basically you was just behind
yeah,
the
I
scenes.
didn't even get to talk to her when she you remember I was like gone for a few days and I made a post. I'm like, I said something about a pile up, and that was World War III for Reed.
So you think she was recording you?
I've always had. Now she says she don't, but I've always had the mind frame that she is. You get what I'm saying? It's never been. I don't think she recorded me. In my mind, yes, she recorded me. It's always been that. I don't think nobody on here except for my group, my group that I'm with.
Yeah, Ox City 805 was thinking the same thing. When she did that, Little Pressure, that was just a couple of months when she wore those red pants, like last year, maybe around March or was it March?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it's been a while ago, a very long time ago, when she wore the red pants. But yeah, that's how long it's been since I talked to her. Like, I didn't even get to talk to her. She did call me before she went live on me that last time. I was asleep. If y'all don't know, I work overnight, so I'm kind of sleep during the day. But then, I tried to call her back because I didn't even know she had went live on me or nothing. When I tried to call her back,
she went live talking about you.
Yeah, she went live talking about me.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like going out, she deleted it. That's why, because she came back. I guess somebody must have told her yeah, you kind of I don't know. It just I had the sense that somebody told her like, girl, you wrong. And she went to she did another video coming back out saying, I move off impulse and it's just I'm not beefing with Light Bright, and she deleted that video. So
I'll tell you, like, Bright, there's a lot of flip floppers over here. Shit. I wouldn't, you know what? I wouldn't talk to anybody on the phone knowing I'm being recorded, but that's the chance we take. Anytime you talk to anybody, it depends. It's supposed to be two-party states. If that's legal, it could be one-party state. They supposed to tell you, hey, this is being, they don't do that. But so many people, I've learned so many lessons by being on YouTube. For one, there's no one behind the scenes I would talk to and say anything that I wouldn't be able to say in front of anybody. I don't care what the repercussions will be. I'll just have to deal with that because I know it's so many flip-floppers on here. I don't even want to befriend a lot of people on here.
And that's somebody said that I paid attention to, the flip-flopping. Like, if y'all notice, anybody I've ever fell out with, you've never seen me cool with them again. Like, ever. Like, I don't eventually just don't say anything to them, or with the crew that I used to mod for. Yeah, I go in every chance I get because they cross too many lines. But I don't really fall out with too many people. But with her, she'll fall out with this person and say the most gruesome shit stuff. And then it goes back to, hey, Bree, hey, Pizza.
Yeah.
And Snail and all the nicknames. You think they'd be besties for years? It's just like, girl,
but they do that here. They do that here.
That's weird to me.
So do you think she was probably a part of and this is because I don't want to get too deep into this because I don't really, you think she was a part of them setting up Tisa or doing whatever she did to Tisa, or she just wanted to prevent y'all from telling it because she
I
didn't
think
want
she just
BS to
wanted
know?
us to prevent us from telling it at the same time get her tea, because what was happening is she's telling me everything VS has planned, because when VS and Chanel went live and VS brought up Tisa, we were under the impression we were like, why is VS mad at Tisa? Like, why is she coming at Tisa? Those were the questions. And
Okay.
she was just like, she's about to flip on, that's the way to flip on Chanel. She said one thing about VS, she don't go against a beef sector person for any outsiders. So then got off that conversation. Like, I think it was probably like the next day she called and was just like, tell Tisa to stand down, don't say nothing. VS is about to get her. VS is about to get her. Days later, I get a screenshot. You see Reed in the chat, Chanel, send me your membership links, like fishing for some fake recordings that she didn't have, like that didn't exist. It was a play for Chanel to get her memberships and her page monetized. Like she wanted people to pay for some recordings that didn't. When you get in there, I think she was playing like stuff from her own sector, but Tisa was used to do that. Reed didn't want VS to find out that she had
hit Tisa to it.
Yeah. So she was like, VS not coming at Tisa. She's coming for Chanel. But she was like, I'm afraid of Chanel. I don't want no parts of her. She gives like a dark energy. This is what she's saying about Chanel. And then it went from that to, hey, Nell. Hey, Nell.
Yeah, wow.
Like, girl, she is playing in my face. And y'all don't know how bad Tisa wanted to say something.
Yeah, and Tisa mellow. Tisa mellow. She didn't really, she wanted that shit to die down. I remember when some of that was going on. Somebody got a question. Little pressure. So are you going to go live and get it popping, or are you going to bang on your wall?
I'm going to bang on my wall. Do you not see my channel? It is not a beef sector channel. That's why I click other people's link.
Oh, okay. All right. That's why I did ask your question.
Though. Really, there's nothing to bang because
it's not.
I can play and everything. Breeze over there reading, like, that's some stuff I done put on my wall. Like, it is what it is.
When they start telling, and when they start telling their business to people, not only that, and when you start to try to affect people's real lives, that's when I think that shit goes overboard. But as far as gossiping, y'all, we all kind of gossip and talk.
And that was never the goal. That was never the goal.
You on the phone,
girl. I said about
they over there dragging the shit out of pressure. Girl, do you see that? Oh, go to so and so live, something like that. And then girl, because they took. So that's not really no big deal. She didn't do nothing any more than anyone else when she came, and you didn't either, because we already knew.
Yeah, but here's the thing with what this is, which the goal was with this thing that Bree did. Well, what Reed tried to set Bree up with doing. It was never about to show Bree what I've said about her or Pizarro or Nika, none of that. It's about, I'm going to put her real information on here, and I want one of y'all to post it. Because it was a way to try to dox me. That's what that's what the goal was. Rita didn't fall for it. So she went to one of my enemies. Which she was she was supposed to send this to Rita. And I think she did. Rita just said, I'm not dropping this. Like, I called Rita. She said, this has nothing to do with, and then she stopped. So Rita never released that.
That's what we doing. We gossiping. You right. But for me, like I said, I'm over here, baby, and I love to hear some of this stuff. Now I just can't. You know why I think it is? Because I watch it more and more and just can't believe fucking people are like this. I don't know. And how did I get here? And I enjoy some of it, but when it gets too dark, I don't. But we're basically gossiping now because we're going on hearsay. But here's the thing. Since everybody been gossiping a week about Reed needs to come back and set the streets on fire.
Right.
Because we already know she's really not protecting anybody. She really not leaving. She really not taking a mental break because she's doing she's moving too many pieces, you know? So
to me, she's just exposing herself in my eyes.
Well, yeah, it's more exposure to of a person that she is versus y'all. Oh, really? Now, let me be clear. Change in size can and do happen upon being privy to more information. Okay, cool. But when it's noticeable pattern becoming a problem, y'all do your own math.
Correct.
Yeah, correct. Crap. Gossip is conjecture. Generally speaking, I like facts. Yeah, I mean, but basically, we all over here just talking. Shit, we don't know. Let me tell you something. One thing about it, I'm gonna mute you, baby. One thing about it is we're getting one side of the story, and we're not getting Reed's. We're not getting Reed's side. So again, that's why I said Reed might as well just come on out here. Oh, Rita. She might as well just come out here and do her own thing. Shit, she got a channel, make your money, you know. It's okay. Like I said, for me, I ain't mad at her. I ain't mad at her. But for people who she really did some shit to and still continue to do shit to, they got a reason to be mad at her. But I mean, I don't give a damn about them, but I wouldn't to that effect. But she might as well come back. It is weird that Reed started hanging back with Miss P, Bree, and Lady Nika. They were all banging. When it changed, it was confusing. Well, I think what it was is, again, if you watch the alignment, I knew exactly when I started seeing her shift back over to them. I knew that was, I knew what it was about, y'all. You have to see. She was riding with VS, and so VS is cool with Lady Nika and Bree and Pizarro and all. So she shifted back to them and started going after Ness. You know, that's what that was about. It don't take a rocket scientist to see what was happening. When it started happening, you could see it. It was because at that particular time, she was riding with VS, and VS is cool with Nika, you know, and Bree and them now. So it is what it is. I mean, that's just how she moved. That's how some people move, baby. You know, they go with the flow. She was going with the flow. Once she got into it with Ness and VS coming back, oh, I don't know, just sad. That's how they do on here. Depends on who thought, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what they tell me. It was because of Ness, right? I don't know if it was because of that. I just think that they were moving together as a unit at one part until this happened with her and VS, and the shit flipped around on her. I think they were going to move as one unit. She was going to support Brianna. One thing about it over here, you all, we have all recognized this, that some people don't stay mad long over here because it makes the show, and it's all about entertainment and makes the show. Okay, that's what it's all about, making a show and entertaining people. And they tend to do that because they make our show down here. They make the show. Other people come down here and do commentary on it. So that's the truth. They move in a unit like that, and you have to damn near make up with people to make sure that y'all all continue to make a show, because we all continue to talk about it, right? And they get numbers. So it is what it is. VS still don't like them. They have mutual enemy. I don't know. Go live so we can support you. Yeah, people will be over there. Like I said, shit, that fight is with them. They ain't got shit to do with Mz.Teavalocity. I'm just doing commentary on, and I'm about to get ready to go to sleep because I didn't feel well. But this was a good live. It was only supposed to be about 10, 15 minutes. And I was to tell people that I'm sorry I didn't do the members only live, and I'll get to it. But then, you know, I got some action over here. Reed went in expecting some type of benefit. Let's start there. Reed is no victim. I didn't say she no victim by no means, baby. By no means. Yeah, friends get together. We got chop it up, gossip, talk on men, etc. Yeah.
Okay, Miss T.
Thank you, baby. Yes.
Yeah, the little one keeps bothering me.
I know. He's a very busy little fella, honey.
He
Give
is
him a hug.
body.
How old is he?
I really, they want me to go like, no, mine's a celebrity. That's it. That's all.
Yeah,
people that make the beef sector, I'm more than happy to come spill tea on there to get it popping. Hey, y'all do the beef sector content, and I don't mind
I like
spilling the tea on other channels. So yeah,
and you know what? Little Pressure, you go grow. Trust and believe. That catches on like wildfire. That edit and talking just that brief moment, just that brief time, that shit go catch on like wildflower. That like wildflowers. Your channel could really grow from that. Please try to get out the algorithm and keep it off the beat. But now you just taking mess to everybody else shit. Goodbye, Little Pressure. Much love to you, sugar.
Love
You just bring
y'all.
it drama.
Thank you for letting me up and get my stuff off, you know.
Yeah.
But y'all have a good night. I gotta go do my real mommy duties. Bye, y'all.
All right, baby. Thank you. Yeah, I say that. Like I said, I ain't mad at Reed. Shit, Reed, come back and just face whatever it is. You know, just face whatever it is. Whatever somebody's going to do, they're going to do to you. You know, hiding your channel and coming out here through other people, you know, baby, just come out here on your own channel. Make your own money. People making theirs, right? You're a businesswoman. Be business savvy. Let's see. Hey, Miss T, I believe it is a goal on Get Along. Absolutely. That's what it is. Exactly, Miss T. But we're gossiping now, basically. Yeah. And listen, we only know one side of the story. We could come out here and tell her side of the story, you know, and we'll be going, ooh, it is what it is over here, y'all. It's entertainment. I just hate the fact that it gets the entertainment to get so low and so dark that it interrupts people interferes with people's real lives. That's what I hate. I hate that. Like I said, I don't have a problem. Yeah, he's enjoying himself. We don't know if he's in the bath. Don't nobody know her channel. I don't know whose channel. Little Precious channel. Hey, newbie, what's going on, sugar? One shining moment, March Madness. That's why I'm on this page. I need to change the algorithm over. Yeah, there. Yep. Her channel name is Little Pressure. Oh, unfortunately, no one's in here to drop it. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for your new membership, you guys. I wasn't feeling well. Normally, I don't come on back to back, but I came in here to do something else, and it turned out wonderful. And I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the chat engagement. I appreciate your new membership, Uppity Negro. Let me tell you something. I'm forever grateful to you all, because without y'all, I wouldn't have a channel. And with that, whew, thank you, Little Pressure. Thank you, Cruiser. I appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side. There's a lot going on. Bye-bye. Y'all be safe out in those streets. Ooh, there's a lot going on. Who knows what'll be dropping tomorrow? I don't know. But my nosy ass will be there to catch.